Okay guys, so here's the overview of my cubes that are in my room, and they're pretty big, so I'm going to show you each cube individually. So starting from the bottom, here is the first cube that I have, and in here it's just like one of those pull-out drawers, and I just have two blankets. So this one's like a furry blanket. It's this pink one from Seed, and then this one, this purple one, my grandma knit for me. In this one here I have a whole bunch of school stuff. So in here I have notebooks that are half empty so I can use for subjects, and then here I have my geography stuff, and then here I have some French stuff, and then these ones here are these two textbooks here, history, then I have English, and then I have, so these two are science, these in there are English, these three are math, this and just some flashcards and stuff up there. In the next cube I have another pull-out drawer, and in here I have my French folder, a few of my like carry things that I use when I'm going to class, and then I have some folders and just like that sort of stuff in there, a few other folders. So the next row are books, so I'll go through the books that I have. So I have Halo, I've got Brain Jack. So Halo I've read and I didn't really like it that much, but I've read it quite a while ago, so I didn't really understand it that much, so I think I might read it again and see how it is now. I've got Brain Jack, which I haven't read. I've got, of course, Harry Potter. This one, Heather had two books, so she gave one to me, but I've read all of them, but they're in Heather's bedroom. And then I have another Harry Potter book, which I got last year for my birthday, and it's one of those, like, Your House one, which I'm in Gryffindor. I had the Ruby Redfoots, and I've only read two of them. My next one across, I have this book, and I haven't read it in, like, 4 years or 5 years or something like that. But, yeah, so I might read that again. I've got Bubble Boy, which I absolutely loved, and I read last year, and I really enjoyed it. I've got The Boy in the Striped Pajamas, which I read early this year, and this one was really good as well. I've got Princess Academy, which I read early last year, and that was really good. I've got Agent Without License, and I read this year, and that was really good as well. Song Only I Can Hear, that was super, super good. Dizzy, I read a few years ago, maybe 3 years ago. Alice Miranda at the Palace, and I read that probably 5 years ago. I've got Agatha Oddly, which I read late last year. I've got The Turning Point, which I haven't read yet. The Secret of the Nightingale Wood, which I haven't read yet. This one, I've got An Eagle in the Snow, which I read last year, and that was really good. I've got The Return to the Isle of the Lost. That was really good. I read it last year. Sister Sister was really good. I read that maybe 3 or 4 years ago. 1 and 2 of the Emily Winsnap series, and I'm pretty sure there's more, so I probably should get the others. I got Red, which I read last year, and that was like a book you had to read, or maybe 2 years ago actually. Yeah, I read that 2 years ago, and it was a book that we had to read for class, and it was okay. On to the next one. I've got a whole bunch of Clementine Rose books, because I read them probably when I was 8, maybe 7 or 8. Absolutely loved them, and I haven't even read most of these books. I've probably read 5 of them. There's definitely 1 or 2 there that I haven't read yet, so maybe I might read through them again. Here I have Aunt Sass Christmas Stories, which I haven't read yet. I've got Eloise, What I Absolutely Love, 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 which I loved it so much when I was younger. I always used to read it when I was little, and yeah, I really liked it. I've got The James and the Giant Peach, and then I've got The Emily Eifinger, which we went to a play, and that was really good. I can't really remember it, but I was pretty young. I've got this princess book. Pretty much this whole thing here is like books I read a few years ago, but I don't know, sometimes I just feel in that mood where I feel like reading a book that is quite easy, or I used to read when I was younger. Once Upon a Dork, and this one's really good. I've got Tom Gates, Genius Ideas mostly, and that's really good. I've got Mallory Towers. It's the 3 books in one, and this is an amazing series. I read this maybe 2 years ago though, or 3 years, I don't know, a really long time ago, but I remember it being really good. I've got The Grandpa's Great Escape and The Midnight Gang by David Walliams, and I read this in year 4 years ago. I've got The 13 Story Treehouse and The 52 Story Treehouse, and they're both really good books, but I read them a really long time ago. Now moving up to the next one. This is the one I have here. So this little box thing my dad gave me, and it's just, I don't really know where he got this from. I think he got it, well, he got it when he was away. But yeah, it's really nice. I've got Vicious, which I haven't read yet. I've got Cracked, which I haven't read yet. I've got The Magic Princess Dress, which I read maybe 4 years ago, a really long time ago, and I don't really remember. I've got this book, which I haven't read. I've got this one I haven't read. This one I haven't read. 5 Feet Apart, absolutely loved it. I've got The Maze Runner I haven't read. This one 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 I have read, The Happiest Refugee, and that was really good. This one I read. I mean, I haven't read. Here I just have a few of my bracelets. In this one here I've got some earrings. This one I haven't read. I got it yesterday actually. This one I haven't read. This one I haven't read. This one I haven't read. These two I absolutely love. I adore these two books, and I'm reading the third one right now. I've read these two books and the third one in a row. I've never done like a series like all at once, but yeah, I've done it with the Jenny Han series. I've got Red Dog, if you haven't read. This one, Land of Stories, I absolutely love. That's an amazing book. This one I have read maybe 5 years ago, a long time ago. This one is a Bible which I got from Christian Studies. This is another little thing. It's just got a picture of me, my sister, and my dad. Can't really see that, but yeah. Here is a thing that I made a long time ago, and it's a little sparkly thing. Here's one of these things. Here's this thing I got for Christmas last year, and it's like one of these. I got this candle which smells really good, and I got it for my birthday this year. There's this little puppy which I've had for heaps and heaps of years. I'm pretty sure it came with this house, and I've had it for maybe 10 years. It's like a long time. In here's this Hello Kitty cup, and I've just got some lip balms in there. And here's my kind of perfumes and stuff drawer. I've got, and this little thing is for my diffuser, like the measuring cup. Here I've just got a hand cream. These few things are from Pavement, these three, and I don't really know what they are. I'm pretty sure they're sprays. I've had them for years and years and I haven't used them, but they're just kind of there for decoration. This one's the Winter Candy Apple by Bath and Body Works. Body butter from Cotton On. And I've just got a few perfumes I got, and some creams and some room sprays. And then here I have this Lego thing that I made. This thing I've had for absolutely ever. This I got for my birthday. Like, I had a fairy party, and that's the wand I used. And then this thing, I always used to pretend they were like real birds, and I'd like feed them and everything. Here, that's a photo of me when I was a little bubba. This thing my dad got me when he was away, and this little fairy godmother also came with that, or I got it at the same time. That is my whole cupboard overview. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I really did like showing you guys my cupboard.
Okay guys, so it's my turn, and I just kind of give you a bit of a heads up. So basically most of the bottom shelf, well, only 2 shelves, is like kind of more childhood books that I had when I was really young, so I won't really be going in depth in what these books are. And then here I just have these binders where I keep all my assessments, so I can refer to them for practice or for Josie to look at for her assessment. And then here I just have this really gorgeous jewelry box, my pen license, a Lego friend, and also Wonder Woman. Okay guys, so I'm going to be going on to the teen, tween, and young adult fiction books. So here I'll be going a bit more in depth if I really enjoyed reading the book. This series, I really loved it when I read it a few years ago. Definitely really recommend. So it's Jessica Cole Model Spy by Sarah Skye. Then Girl Online by Zoe Zug. Most of us know what this is about. Actually really, well, the first few chapters it was a bit hard to get into and I wasn't really enjoying it, but by a few more like chapters in I started to really enjoy it. So I actually have her second one, which is on a shelf above. And then The Hunger Games, and then Picnic at Hanging Rock. I absolutely love the cover of this, but it's a bit sad. I didn't really enjoy reading it. And then Scarlet and Ivy by Sophie Cleverly. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce the last name. Now is read this if you want to become Instagram famous. So then here I just got all these Rainbow Magic books. When I was younger, I loved this series so much. And then when I was younger too, I read Dork Diaries by Rachel Renee Russell. So I have Once Upon a Dork and Drama Queen. And then Emily Eyefinger, Secret Agent. And then I have like these a Barbie one, and then what's this one? It's like this series, Kids on the Block. I actually never read that one, so I'm not really sure what it's about. And then the Magic Faraway Tree, and then Mary Poppins, No More Magical Gifts. So this is the summer line by Margie McAllister, and this is actually a really good novel. I really want to read it again. And then I just have a few pony books. And then I have Millie Molly Mandy's Friend, and then Blinky Bill by Dorothy Wall. And then this is the Ever After High series, and they actually have dolls of this, and it's like a series, might be on Netflix, I can't really remember. And then here I have these Kayla May Misbehavior as an International Super Spy. And I have, so by Wendy Harmer Pearly, she's like a fairy, and then so it's like Pearly and the Big Doll, Pearly and the Big Purse, or something like that. And then here is a special shelf, as this is the Harry Potter shelf. So I basically have all 7 books, including the Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. Hey guys, so this is the new bookshelf. So basically all the books that are new and I need to read. So this is, oh, I absolutely love this series. I think it's so close to being as good as Harry Potter, or even better. I'm not really sure, but yeah, it's just my opinion. But this is Kingdom of Ash, and it's part of the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas, and oh, I absolutely love it. And then again by the same author, but Tower of Dawn, and that's a part of the Throne of Glass series. And then this is another series that she has, A Court of Thorns and Roses. And then I have the last 2, the Hunger Games series, so Catching Fire, Mockingjay by Suzanne Collins. And then here I have like the Lord of the Rings series. This is the Assassin's Blade, and this is the like a prequel to the Throne of Glass. And then this is a new one that I've got, the Librarian of, I don't know how to pronounce it, but The Book Thief, City of Glass by Cassandra Clare, It's Left of Me by Kate Zung, The Silver Witch by Paula Braxton, Future of Us by Jay Asher and Carolyn Mackler, Robin Hood by Henry Gilbert, got Girl Online on Tour, Naomi Simpson, Ready to Soar. Then here, oh, this is such a really good, another series, the Dragon Keeper series by Carol Wilkinson. So it's about like ancient China. And then this is like my favorite series, Throne of Glass. I actually don't have the first book because I just realized I gave that to my friend to read. Yeah, so that's actually all the novels that I have currently, and I'll just quickly go through the rest. So here is all my cosmetics, so like all my creams, facial creams and that sort of stuff. And then this is my perfumes, and then here I've got some stuff for my business. Here I've got a cement, or 2 cement for Jade CDs, and then there's a picture of my cousin. Then here I've got my jewelry. So this is actually an old jewelry box my mum gave me. This is from H&M, just got some earrings in it. This is from Typo, it's got some rings and bracelets. And then here, I just got like some shells, pictures, and yeah. And then here, same thing. Yeah, that's my cousin there. And then here, there's a photo. I'll try, see if it, I don't think it's gonna focus, but yeah, that's a picture of Josie and I. And then also, to finish it off, I've got these fairy lights. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in our next back to school video. Bye!